I hope this shows up okay. This video is going to be a little bit about why I use contractors whenever I can afford it. Now, when I had this lean-to built, my plan was to paint it with the leftover paint from when I had my house painted 2 years ago. Okay, I had about almost 2 gallons of paint left over, and that was for touch-up, and just I had some remnants, so I kept it. Anyway, when I painted the lean-to, up to the house, and of course I got a little bit on the house, and so I brought the paint out to the first groove of the siding of the house. Now you can see, I'm not sure if it's showing up very well in the video, but there's definitely a color change from the fresh paint to the house. And this house was only painted 2.5 years ago, and I feel that this paint change and this fade and the loss of sheen is too fast for the amount of time that this paint has been on the house. So because I used a paint contractor to paint my house, I have an advocate for this situation. If I painted this house myself and I went to the paint store and talked to them about it, they'd tell me, well, we don't have any idea whether you applied the paint properly or whether you applied it thick enough or what, and they would probably argue with me a lot about my application process of the paint. Whereas because I used a good contractor with a great track record, I have an advocate for trying to get me some new paint for this house. So always use, if you can afford it and when you can, especially when you're dealing with your home and your biggest investment, always use a contractor whenever you can for stuff.